Richard Vetere here. I wrote the screenplay Caravaggio. I've been working on Caravaggio for a long time, and I'm talking about the artist. I wrote a epic poem when I got out of Columbia with my master's. I wrote a poem called Caravaggio, and it was recently published, actually, sometime later. I wrote a stage play, which is published and produced, Caravaggio. I wrote a novel called Baroque, which is about Caravaggio and his roommate. When you write a screenplay about a historical figure, you know you have to do an enormous amount of research. What was really fortunate in the Caravaggio story is that his life itself lended to the structure of a screenplay. I began with the murder of Ranuccio Tommasini in Rome when Caravaggio killed him in a brawl, and then he's exiled from Rome, which was my theme. Even though he was a famous artist, almost like a rock star in Rome at that time, he had to exile himself because the Pope was fed up with the violence in Rome. Street violence was at a peak. Caravaggio decides that the best thing to do was go to Malta, where he would paint the portrait of the Grand Master, Aleph de Winocourt. Caravaggio did this hoping that he would be a knight of Malta, so that when he went back to Rome, he would have the prestige and be able to carry a sword, believe it or not. All this I learned in research, years and years of research. So the structure of Caravaggio in exile is my screenplay, because he eventually dies not too much longer after he leaves Malta, where he's tortured and imprisoned, and the only one to ever escape, Vetere. He dies on the beach outside Naples of a fever, probably malaria. The lifespan in real life was 3 years from his exile. In the screenplay, I condense it to something like 3 or 4 months. I'm a lifetime member of the Writers Guild of America East. I was elected to council in 2012. I served for 2 years. I have 5, I believe, produced screenplays, 7 published novels, over 24 published plays. I'm thrilled to be a part of this festival. I appreciate their recognition, and I will do any public discourse that the festival would like me to do online or wherever. And once again, thank you to the festival.